Round of the Global Racing Esports series for the Schumacher series. Tonight we are at Abu Dhabi. 29 lap race, but beforehand we need to go for qualifying. Cheeky Otter's already wrapped up the championship last round. Battle for the remaining places. So we've got LCM the Viking, that Aussie dude, Ronaldinho 0, Noxie V2, Diesel 4592, Mad Max Champion, Big Holly, Not Doolin, GR or A-Lock, Cheeky Otter, J Folly, and D4RK R34LM. Better known as Dark Realm. Here we go, over to qualifying. Minutes of quali. Pit boxes there with everyone's name on them. Waiting for the first person to come out. Right on board with them. This track is in the Middle East. It's been a full-time circuit since it's been built as a pure racetrack. It's had an update this year on this game. Last year. The plot on that one. Anyway, so yes, they've made some turns less pointy. And taking out a couple of chicanes, one chicane, and done some other updates. So around this section here, it's opened up a little bit more. Watch Not Doolin get ready for his flying lap. End of the first turn we go. Be careful you not take too many curves around here because you'll spin, especially these mid-speed corners. And we come down to the new section where this is quite a large hairpin. Down a very long straight. Great passing opportunities down here. Into a tight chicane. Got to make sure you get your braking points right here before entering this chicane, and easy on the power. Another DRS zone now here for another long straight. This is a new banking here. Bit of a bump in the middle there. Ease the power on again here, and this corner is pretty much the same as it was. Now we come around some tight 90-degree turns. This turn you can take flat out if you get the line right. And that's a lap of Abu Dhabi. Dylan posts a nice time at 1:24.4. Very decent. Bobby Big Holly finishing up his flying lap. His Dark Realm goes to the top. Big Holly improves to 5th only. Go fully just ahead of him, his teammate. We'll be on a slow down lap as we will hop on board with LCN. He's on his warm-up lap by the look of it. Shortcutting the chicane there. The night race. As we're in the Middle East, the temperatures in the daytime are way too high. Big long apex for a hairpin. Normally hairpins are quite tight, but that one's quite long. Coming down to this heavy braking zone into the chicane. Hit the apex nicely. Easy on the power here. We get in a higher gear than second, or very light on the throttle. DRS zone down here. Interestingly, his battery's still at 100%, so not sure why it's not in use. Jump on with Nox. Nox is just started his flyer. Brake at the 50-meter board here. Maximising his track limits there. Gets up to 325 kilometers an hour. Brakes heavily into the chicane. Gets into fourth gear and eases on the power. Brake at the 50-meter board here around this one. Easy on the power again, flat out around this turn, and then heavy under brakes here without turning the wheels, and then you can turn once you slide the car down enough without locking the tyre. These corners are just general flow. This is another flat out turn if you can get the angle right. And that's a lap on board with Noxie. Here goes the top on a 1:24.24. Much in it at this stage. So we'll see what LCN's doing now. Still on 100% battery, so let's see if he takes on this lap. Interesting to see how many laps are on his tyres. 2 laps so far. LCN's having a practice session here at the moment just to get a feel for the grip levels. Let's keep an eye on his speed as he comes down this straight. We'll see what his top speed is. Get an indication on how much drag he's running. 331, 332. Wow, that was substantially higher than Noxie. Oh, a bit of a short shift there. Might have been a mistake. A few annoying bumps around this turn. Unsettle your force feedback steering. There's a fairly decent lines through here, so want to be gentle around this corner because it's easy to spin. And it's on a border lap. Who else is out there? Dolby Dark Realm, doing 332 kilometers an hour. As A-Lock goes to the top by 1/10. Oh, a lot of understeer there. He must be running low downforce based on his top speed. More understeer there. The correcting going on here. I don't think he's got the balance quite set on this car. He's having to fight the steering a bit. There's where he is at the moment. On board with A-Lock. He's on his second lap. So most likely be his in lap. So you can swap out for a new set of softs. That's why he was taking the shortest lines to get back quickly. The cheeky's out on the inters. Might be predicting if there's rain coming, which never happens at this track because we are in the desert. Saying that, I have seen a wet race at the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix at Jeddah. Hilarious, absolutely hilarious. Probably rains like 5 days a year there. A rapid bed has joined. Or was it Deb? Didn't quite see that quickly enough. I think Codemasters have done an awesome job on this track, the way it looks. It's very authentic in regards to the buildings and the colours, the lights they use. Oh, a lot of oversteer on those intermediates. I'm really not sure why we're watching him do this, but oh, nice drift there. Nice save. Maybe Cheeky's really bored. Just wants to go and have a bit of fun, but still wants to start last. It'd be funny if it was an intermediate race and he had his inters worn inters, and he that cost him the race. But yeah, it's not going to happen. It's going to be a dry race. So who else can we go and jump on? What's Mr. Diesel doing? On his outlap by the sounds of it. He's using a little bit of battery here, but not enough for a hot lap. You can control how the battery is deployed during qualifying. You can turn it off altogether and stay at 100% charge. Okay, so who are we going to see? Let's see if Dark Realm and Not Dueling can make improvements on their times. And they're only a couple of tenths off the lead of pole position. .332 that time. Kilometers per hour down the straight. See what Dark Realm does down this straight. Yep, same, 332. Only 2 minutes left of quali, so he's obviously hasn't improved on his time, so he's going to save the tyre. Dark Realm looks like he's pulled the pin on this one as well. Oxy's on his outlap. Maybe he's getting ready for a hot, yeah, he's just starting his hot lap now. So Dark Realm's going to go for it now. This will be his last lap qualifying. Clock is ticking down now. He won't be able to get across the line again. Fuel light's flashing like mad, so we'll see if he's got enough petrol or fuel to get to the finish line. Oh, big oversteer moment there. Slide. Absolutely flat out around that bend. Final corner. Might get done for track limits there. He does a 1:24.4. Doesn't really improve much in his time, and stays in P3 for now. As we'll see, A-Lock hitting 228 down the straight there. We've got Noxie challenging A-Lock for pole position at the moment, and he has a little bit of traffic, which can be very frustrating. Move out of the way! What the fuck? Seriously? Don't... Guys, keep an eye on your maps. On the map, mini-map. If you're on an in-lap, just get off the track. Park it and retire, do something. So A-Lock's just going to come in the pits. No, he doesn't. It stays out. Okay. He doesn't know that Noxie's... Oh yeah, well, it says he's finished, but he's still improved on his time there. Yep. Noxie's not happy on the chat. Okay, so that was an AI driving that vehicle back, so that's fine. Sorry, not Doolan if I got a bit excited. But yeah, okay, so Doolan's defending by saying it was AI. So yeah, the AI are very slow and they don't care about cars coming up behind them. So there we have it. Qualifying done. Aylock gets his pole with an impressive time. Almost 3/10 ahead of Noxie. Dark Realm further down into third. Not Doolan, Big Holly, Joe Foley, Rapid Deb, and the rest in place of time. So don't know how the order's established there. Viking and Cheeky seem to make the best of trying to start last there. I think that's why Cheeky went out in, is maybe to guarantee that he'll start last. Okay, so exciting. Let's get into it. Yeah, so the best thing to do, I think, if you don't want to drive the car, is to either take it off the circuit and let the cars go by, and then drive it back to the pits. I probably wouldn't retire it or do anything. If you want to go crash in a corner somewhere offline, go on Bennett somewhere safe. We'll be with you in a few moments as drivers are getting ready. We'll have to wait for this clock to count down. Okay, the warm-up lap. Bit hazy. So we're in a sunset race. So start off with a bit of daylight and we'll shift to dark. See if Cheeky can do a spin on his warm-up lap. They're running on board with the champ. There's Viking goes for an excursion out there. No, not Viking. It must be... Sorry, it's a blue car. Looks like Ronaldinho maybe, or Mad Max. Drivers start coming up to their grid positions, into their starting boxes. Oh, that was Aussie dude probably running out wide there, who is disqualified, so he will join the grid but slightly behind his box as a weird penalty. And lights out and away we go. And Aussie dude's already got a penalty. Oh, a big moment at the back there as they all scramble to get past. Aussie dude and Diesel have a coming together teammates. Go and have a look at the action at the front. Oh, they're all nose to tail through that corner there. We're watching Big Holly at the moment. Gets Noxie's challenging A-Lock for the lead here. Pulls it off. Maybe not. He won't pass him around the outside there, but he may hold on to the inside. Oh, not from this angle. Back through the field. Looks like the Viking has lost a spot to Cheeky. May have come to grief somewhere. As Cheeky's up the rear end of Mad Max, has made a pass on him. Jay Foley's running very close to Not Doolin. As the Viking goes past Mad Max, looks of it. Well, Mad Max has slowed down considerably. He's actually coming to the pits, so that'll explain that one. Looking at the leader there from A-Lock's T-Cam. Oh. Let's look at their tyres. Okay, sorry, I should have checked this before the race, but all our mediums, except Cheeky and Viking, are taking on the alternate strategy, starting last. There's a car off in sector 1-2. Let's see what the position changes are. So Noxie up one spot into the lead over A-Lock. Everyone else is in the same position they started. LCN's up 4 spots. Cheeky's up 5. Viking's up 3. I want to see a visual here of where people are. Big Holly's under pressure by Jay Foley, his teammate. These guys have had a great race all season. Racing each other quite hard and quite fair. I rarely see them touch or take each other out. You can see the gaps are starting to form. They're all in DRS zones up until Cheeky Otter. And the same, they're all. Oh, we had a spin now, so it looks like Dark Realm's gone to the Dark Realm. And looks like we'll have a full safety car. Just quickly looking around the track. So who's going to pit? Oxy stays out, Doolan stays out, Big Holly, they all stay out. The virtual safety car or a full safety car? As Viking comes into the pits and he wants to get off those hards, no doubt. Let's go double softs to the end. Let me just see if I can catch this safety car board. Yep, it's a full course safety car. We're on lap 4 of 29, so as a soft runner, yes, staying out would be preferable. But if you're at the rear of the pack, you get a free pit stop. That's exactly what the Viking's done. And Cheeky has decided to stay on his hards. DRS enabled. So that must have been a virtual safety car then. It's hard to tell from the spectator's UI what type of safety car it is. But it did say SC on the flashing lights, so probably why they didn't elect to pit. Cheeky does a clean move pass A-lock. He must have got tangled up there with Darker on. That's why he's shifted back a bit. And we'll switch over to Jay Foley. As that's about the closest battle we have right now. Okay, wow, this is looking good. Nice tight bunch here. As Cheeky on the back of A-Lock here. A-Lock's having a moment. Looks like there's a pass for Big Holly on Not Doolan. Cheeky makes it past A-Lock, or they side by side still. Pretty much neck and neck run off. Almost a touch there. Cheeky's let him back past. I don't know what's happened to Cheeky there. Maybe he was being a gentleman. Yeah, Cheeky's on hard tyres, and I think he's just let him go. There's a few people in the pits, are there? Viking sets the quickest times in those meetings. 15 seconds off the rear of Cheeky. Go back to Jay Foley. Not Doolan, sorry, Jay Foley there. These guys are having a bit of a ding-dong battle, but they are slowing themselves up and they're letting Big Holly get away. Sorry, they're letting Noxie get away. It's from Big Holly. It's now 2 seconds adrift from the lead. Still quite good. He's moved up a few spots since the start. You can see there the position changes on the totem. Cheeky looks like he's caught up to the back of LCN, who runs very wide in that corner. They're on different compounds. We'll just look at the stops. One stop, Mad Max 1 stop. Someone's Going wide in sector 3. Could be Ronaldinho having a lose. Bit of a spin there on his own, maybe. Here we go. Battle for second. Foley's making a pass on the outside. Dylan's. Oh, look how tight, how close they are there. Great chopper shot here. As we fly over the Marina Bay Hotel. Not Dolan has used up his battery. Big Ollie's on 21%. Jay Foley is on 35%. And the predicted strategy will be around about lap 14 maybe. I'll switch over. Could be earlier, maybe lap 12. I think Big Holly's using a bit of battery, yeah he is. So not Dolan's down to 8% versus 14. Oxy's skipping away a few tenths per lap. Cheeky's still very close to the back of A-Lock. Just switch back to that for a second. Noxie now has a 3-second lead over Not Dolan. Cheeky's got a very fat battery at the moment, so he's got a lot of energy in play here. Versus A-Lock at 60, yep, so they're both. But Cheeky's going to make the pass now. Switch camera angles very well. Oh, so Big Holly's now. Jay Foley's now jumped both Big Holly and Not Dylan. Just missed that. There might have been a DRS advantage there. These guys are really going at it. Keep swapping positions, the three of them. So Not Dylan was second, now he's fourth. That's allowing Noxie to skip away now, he's almost up to 4 seconds in the lead. Not Dylan's deploying all of his battery to keep up with them, as we've had someone come off. Trying to find out who that is. The Big Holly has got 6%, 5%, for not dueling. Joe Fully 2%. There you go. These guys are running naturally aspirated now. Oh gee, that's a pretty ballsy move. That's why I had to back out of it. Would have been catastrophe. Looks like LCN's gone back past Cheeky Otter. Went back past him somewhere. There's Alok now pits. Sorry. I've got Alok and LCN mixed up, I think. Cheeky's close to the back of Alok now. I just don't want to go away from this battle, it's so interesting. There's Cheeky. Anyway, he didn't get him on that straight. Maybe he'll get him on the next one. There's Cheeky deploy. Do we have a full course safety car? Nope. All sectors will lead up there for a second. Ronaldinho is DNF'd after 9 laps. Back with Cheeky. It's like the hards are actually starting to perform better than the mediums. As Not Dolan's pitting. He goes for the undercut on Jay Fully and Big Holly. At lap 12, yes, the mediums will start to go off now and lose their performance. Cheeky's conserving. Mad Max has done track limits 3 strikes and you get a penalty. He'll get a 3-second penalty to be added to his race time at the end. The Viking will be behind Not Dylan, who's just swapped out his tyres. See how Vikings tyres are going at the moment with their life. So only 8 laps because he pitted during the virtual safety car. See if he can. Oh, okay, so the leaders are in the pits. So Noxie, Jay Fully, Big Holly, LCN. See if the Vikings made a bit of an undercut here. They're coming out of the pits now. Cheeky goes to the lead. See them coming out of the pits now. So the Viking coming behind these guys. They've got fresh tyres, fresh hards. Alok picks up a penalty and he's DNF'd. That may be a full course safety and that may play well into their hands for the Viking. He can jump on the same fresh tyre set as these other guys. No, there is no safety car. They're still racing. Surprisingly. Cheeky is still in the lead. He hasn't swapped out his tyres yet. He'll have to make another stop. The effective leader is Noxie at the moment, followed by Not Doolan. We just got a 3-second time penalty for track limits. Wouldn't be too happy with that. As Viking calls it a day on those mediums. 10 laps on those mediums, so he's going to go for another set of mediums. He's going to force him to do 16 laps on those. 15 laps. I can do my math. It's too late in the night for maths. Pulls out of the pits there. Not Cheeky, followed by Noxie, Not Doolan, Jay Foley, and then Big Holly has dropped off the back of Jay Foley by quite a margin now. He must have made a bit of a mistake somewhere. Keep an eye on the gaps between Jay Foley and Not Doolan, and the gaps between LCN and Big Holly. I remember watching qualifying that Not Doolan was running pretty low downforce, so you can see the gap that Jay Foley's reduced through these downforce dependent corners. He gained about a quarter of a second just in those few turns, and he has slipstream and DRS, so he can keep up with Not Doolan. Back on ball with him. The man Max has gone out. He's DNF'd, and we may have a safety car. Oh! Cheeky just missed the pit window, pit opportunity. Noxie comes in and he's going to throw on a set of mediums. Then we're Not Doolan. Joe Foley hangs it out, stays out. Big Holly stays out. LCN stays out. Rapid Deb, she's coming in. And Viking, well, he's got brand new tyres, so just have to drive to a number. Noxie comes out of the pits. Not Doolan. Viking's going to slot in between Not Doolan. Rapid Deb, maybe. There's the tyre choices. So we've lost a fair few competitors now. Cheeky's going to have to box. 15 lap old hards. 15 second lead. 16 second lead now. What's he going to choose? Is he going to go softs? That's a bit of a stretch. He'll have to go mediums. And he does, throws on a brand new set of, I was going to say Michelin's, that shows how old I am. Brand new set of Pirellis. Michelin was a long time tyre supplier for F1. Bridgestone as well. There's Cheeky come out behind Jake Foley. So it looks like Cheeky's in the box seat to win this because he has fresh mediums. But he still has to make clean passes and he could make mistakes, so it's not over till the fat lady sings or the checker flag's waved, one of the two. AMG Mercedes race car, holding a red livery. So if you have a penalty at this stage of the race, this is really bad because the safety car bunches everyone up. And you need to gap at least 3 seconds to the person behind you to stay in your position when you finish. As I learnt on Monday or Tuesday night at Monza when I had a penalty and it was a late safety car. Ended up crossing the line 3rd, but just got relegated back to 5th. There's the restart. A bit of passing going on there. Further back. There's a bit of Viking on somebody. As we're right on board with Viking. He will have his thumb pressed on the battery for most of this lap, I'd say. The battery button. Oh, a bit of biffing and barging here. No DRS yet. Gotta wait a couple of laps before that is enabled. This Cheeky gets very close to Jay Foley at the front. We've got to set him up for a pass very soon. That's how close he is. This is for the lead of the race. Jay Foley defends. Cheeky with the superior grip passes him on the outside for the long straight here. Shot of everyone. As Noxie makes a move on LCN there. Side by side through the chicane. Nice driving, guys. Keeping it nice and tidy and clean. Ricky Lez down a pretty fast time there. DRS enabled. Bit of a 4-car battle here. But the DRS is open on all these cars. Viking looks on the outside of Noxie. Oh, Viking gets a big oversteer moment there. Gonna lose about a second or two. It's down 3 seconds already. Good recovery. Didn't spin into a wall. He picked up his oversteer moment. And that could just be caused by dirty air, which I think reduces your downforce by 15%. It's definitely needed on that corner. Big Holly's in the DRS zone now. We're looking at second place Jay Foley. Noxie goes for a dive. Nope. There's our change in positions. Good Big Holly. Is quite close as well. Noxie has the tyre advantage at the moment. It's probably being held up a bit by LCN because not Dylan skipping away. Decent pass around there, but hard to hold on that dirty offline. The track's quite slippery when you go offline there. Okay, what's LCN is defending as well. Fair call. Oh, no touching. Impressive driving, guys. The issue with going side by side through the chicane is that they now lost time to Doolan and allowing Viking to regain about a second on this lap. Alrighty. 7 laps to go. Viking's going quite quick at the moment. He's gained half a second on this lap alone. LCN defending again. It's a repeat of the previous lap. Allowed Viking to sneak up onto this group almost. 2 seconds down. This is battle for second. On board with Big Holly, chasing his teammate, who's in second position, Jake Foley. It's Noxie now. He's right up the back of LCN, as LCN keeps defending. Allowing the Viking to sneak up closer. I think LCN just has to let him go by. He's waiting to try and wear out those mediums. These hards can form better. I would have just sent it down the inside there, mate. I would have just gone for it. Just been fed up. Oh, there's room on the left. There we go. Oh. Hey, well done. Does he do it? He pulls it off. Oh. This is great racing, guys. Awesome stuff. Unfortunately, LCN has a spin there. Does the Viking fly around the corner and crash into him? I think he avoided him. Viking goes into the pits, thinking there may be a safety car. Gonna sneak on some softs here to pull the fastest lap. Having a bit of fun. Okay, so the Viking will be maybe 4 or 5 seconds behind LCN. 14 seconds behind LCN. Wow, 15 seconds behind LCN. Okay, yeah, that's taking out a bit of time from him. But he will be able to set the quickest lap of the race on these. Taking the gamble. Figures he's not going to advance much through this pack anymore. He might as well have a gamble and at least get the fastest lap. Interestingly, he has 95% battery, so he's going to wind it up on this lap, I think. Yep, here we go. He wants to break the lap record here. Yep, back on the battery. And more deploy there. Right up to the braking zone. See what he can do down this straight, top speed wise. Only 320, but they are running more fuel than qualifying. See the yellow bar where the battery indicator is? That's how much ERS he has left for this lap. He can't use much more ERS. And the white bar below that indicates how much charge he's gained this lap. How much battery he's generated. So you probably put it on for a blip here, but that's all he's got left. There you go, 125.5. Looks like Noxie's caught up to the back of not dueling, or is within DRS zone. There's Big Holly. Ranger's up there. There's Noxie. Holly make any gains? 13%. Second position 6%. J Foley's been defending well. Noxie's got 13% versus 13% for not dueling in front of him. Yep. So the Viking's going for the undercut in case there's a late safety car, so someone has to crash this lap. Because it's about 20 seconds off the car we're riding on with now, which is about the position he'd have if they all pitted. So Noxie's makes an easy pass there on not dueling. Big Holly was very close to his teammate. These hard tyres will start to be falling off around now as well. $16 laps on them. Maybe they'll go to 18 or 20 comfortably. This is the last lap, so this is the last chance Big Holly's got to get P2. Is he going to make the move? Little love tap there. So LCN battling for 6th here. Go back to Big Holly. He's going to do a desperate lunge somewhere here. There's the last few corners now. Pretty much waved the white flag on that. Oh, that's not cool. Mr. LCN, not cool. Well done to our champ, who's come from last to win. It's driver of the day for sure. 13th places. So, long championship, many races. We saw some great battles between Cheeky, the Viking, and Rico. Rico was a no-show in a few rounds, so missed his opportunity to take out the championship. Would have been a hotly contested to the wire if he'd stayed on. But yeah, hats off to Cheeky. Good consistency. A lot of trophies, a lot of first positions. And as we wrap up the end of the Schumacher series for F1 2022, take a pause maybe until the next game, which comes out in a couple of weeks' time. Please stick with us, stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Got to thank our series sponsors as well, Sally's, and the ones I can't read at the moment because they're so small. In the top right there, but yeah, we have a website. Go visit our website. Follow the links in the video, and yes, stay tuned till next season, I should say. This is the final race of the Schumacher series. And that's the final standings for this race. 125.5, so that was the quickest lap by set by Viking. We've got Cheeky Joe Foley, done a great race there. Big Holly, good consistent laps, and defended well. Noxie was very quick in qualifying and had bit of incidents in the race, probably. He had that incident with the Dark Realm. It's not really part of this series. Not Doolan with the penalty, so Rapid Deb is the new face. LCN, the Viking, they're the finishers. The rest were DNFs. We'll catch us all in the next series. Thanks for watching. See you later.